For the last few months, life has been really busy. Between lacrosse season, work, family, and everything in between, there honestly wasn't much room for anything else. That's what my March to June looks like every spring during high school lacrosse season. I have to become very intentional about what I fit into my day. And some things, like this channel, were put on hold and set aside for a season. But here's the thing that I've learned about finding balance in doing it all, is that it's actually not possible. It's literally not possible to do it all. Not all at the same time anyway. You can do a lot of things, and you can juggle a lot of things in your life, but not all at the same time. And I think living an intentional life, or at least trying to live a more intentional life, means recognizing when certain things need to move to the foreground and when other things need to move to the background. I think balance is not so much about learning how to fit more things into your life. It's more about the give and take of investing time into one thing during one season and another thing during another season, and having the courage and the wisdom to know when to cut back and when to say no. That doesn't mean that you failed at doing all of the things. And it doesn't mean that you're not capable. More doesn't always equal better. Sometimes letting go of something for a season is actually a sign of wisdom and maturity, the ability to choose quality over quantity, and to make space and protect space for the things that matter the most. Lacrosse season is a really intense season for me. I'm the kind of coach that goes all in, like mind, body, and soul. I love this sport so much, and I care so deeply about the players and the program and the team. So even when I'm not physically at practice, my mind is constantly thinking about it. I spend a lot of time strategizing, researching, watching film, planning practices, planning the progression of practices throughout the season, thinking about player development, thinking about team culture, figuring out how to provide my team with the opportunities that they need to learn and grow. Coaching for me goes much deeper than just the wins and the losses. High school sports had a huge impact on who I became. And I recognize how much influence a coach can have in a kid's experience during these formative years, for the good or the bad. And I don't take that responsibility lightly. A coach can build confidence, create belonging, teach resilience, help shape identity, and create memories that last for years. I think about my high school coach probably more than I realize. They really have had such a huge impact on me and on my belief in myself and what I'm capable of and what I can achieve. And because I understand how important this is, I feel a huge responsibility to create experiences that they can fall back on later in their lives and remind them that they can do hard things. I am so invested in each one of these girls and how lacrosse can help them become who they want to become. So during the season, my days are filled with practices, planning, teaching, mentoring, collaborating with other coaches, running team communication and social media, checking in with girls, how they're feeling about their place and their role on the team, how we can work on building confidence, recognizing accomplishments, building relationships, and constantly trying to figure out how to motivate, encourage, teach, and lead each individual player, and teach them ultimately how to coach and lead themselves while also building a strong team as a whole. I really am just trying to develop strong, confident, capable young women that can contribute to society in whatever way that they want. And because this program has been my baby from the beginning, I literally am the first coach of girls lacrosse at Provo High School. It's never just about one season. I mean, from the beginning, I've had a 5-year plan and a 10-year plan. I'm constantly thinking about the bigger picture, where we started, where we're headed, what kind of culture we're building, and what we want our program to be years from now. And honestly, as I'm saying this out loud, I'm remembering how similar coaching feels to motherhood. At their core, they're really quite the same. Motherhood is about investing in each child individually, helping them grow, gain confidence, figure out who they are, what they want to do, what they can do, but also building a family with a strong identity and culture. Describe motherhood and just exchange child with player and family with team, and it's pretty much the same job description as coaching. And in both roles, you can't really do it halfway. You show up every day, you give everything you have to the people that you're responsible for, and you pour your heart into everything that you do, and just hope that you're making a difference. So, for the past few months, my life has pretty much been lacrosse family and family, with a little bit of work squeezed in between since I have a job now. My mental and emotional and physical capacity was pretty much maxed out, but it's all good. I love the intensity of lacrosse season. I really do. And I love being so invested in something so meaningful. But there's no way that I could sustain something like that all the time. It's so good that it is just a season and that it comes and it goes. I literally would not be able to sustain that forever. Like it has to be just a fraction of my life. And like every season, it eventually comes to an end. And with that shift comes time and space to bring other things to the forefront. And lacrosse will take more of a background seat for a little while. The past few months was lacrosse season. The next few months will be something different. I'm excited to spend more time at home. That's the hardest part about lacrosse season, is just not being home. I'm excited to be home more. I'm excited to trade in my practice and game plans creativity for scripts and video editing. I'm just excited to be back again. I really have loved doing this channel and I've missed it, so I'm glad to be back. So if you've been in a season lately, or if you can relate to that feeling of being in a season where you have to let go of some things for a little while, I hope this video reminds you that it's okay. It's okay. In fact, it's a good thing to be intentional about the choices that you make and to be intentional about the things that you include in your day. And there's always time and seasons to shift to other priorities or to other things that you love that don't fit into your life right now. I hope this reminds you that it's okay. Sometimes I need that reminder that it's okay. A lot of times in these videos, I'm actually talking to myself and reminding myself things that I need to hear. Sometimes wisdom looks less like doing everything and more like understanding what matters the most right now. Thanks for being here. I'm excited for this new season, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching and making time with me to capture the moments that matter. If you liked this video, think about subscribing and joining me next time. We can be friends.